Hi, my name's Annie Chau, and this is the third excerpt from my new book, I Brag. It's from Chapter 2, I Brag About the Viking. This story isn't about my marriage, though. This is about how I ended it and who I became after it. All you need to know is that I followed my love to Colorado after graduation because he wanted to, and lived 7 years of my life there, unhappy and for him. As I advanced in my career, he remained in the same stagnant position, content that his life revolved around sports, beer, and recreation. His lack of follow-through with any of his verbalized dreams only added to my daily concerns about where we were headed. I was a part of a life that was far from what I had imagined, or that he had promised. We had a few good years, but it soon became my reality that my marriage was a struggle. I went to bed at night by myself as he slept on the couch watching sports and drinking beer. I would go to friends' weddings or events and have to explain that my husband was busy. I was the sole caretaker of our finances and the only one who worried that we lived paycheck to paycheck. I was married with a house, 2 dogs, and more alone than I had ever felt in my life. We went through legal separation sometime between year 6 and 7. He was the first one to throw out the word divorce, the D word. He told me he didn't want to be married anymore. He wanted to drink, party, smoke pot, and stay out until 4 a.m. without a care in the world. Then there was his secret friend, a woman who, to this day, he assures me he never slept with. I know better. 2 counselors later, he was still the same. He cursed their diagnosis of him being a functional alcoholic and told me I was demanding and crazy for thinking that I could ever find a man who wasn't as into sports as he was and who didn't enjoy beers every night. And, of course, I was also insane for thinking that maybe a man could wear something other than a hoodie, sweatshirt, and shorts with a baseball cap every single day. And maybe he would actually want to provide for his family. No, for our entire marriage, his lack of success and inability to really step up as a man became my problem, my unrealistic expectations. Joseph was a master at projecting. Then came another promotion for me. We were both excited that my company would move us to New York, and I was hopeful that the change in environment would allow him to leave his hockey bum lifestyle behind and grow up. Both sets of parents were excited to see what changes would come of him. But you know what they say, when there's a will, there's a way. He managed to find new teams to join, new liquor stores to patronize, and new ways to play his day away. Though he found a new job, one of base salary and commission, he didn't make a single penny of commission the entire 9 months he had it. Career wasn't a priority. I was bringing home the bacon, and he was one lucky bastard. His ego could never let him admit it, though. He always believed in his delusional world that he made about the same as I did, even though numbers are black and white, and the only year I didn't make more was the first year we started work. It got to the point where I made double, but oh no, I guess double is still about the same. Yeah, have another beer, Joseph. About 8 months into our new life in New York, I realized that nothing had changed. He would forever be obsessed with sports, be an alcoholic, insult my intelligence whenever he saw fit, and refuse to do anything fun that didn't involve sports or alcohol. How was I to ever start a family with this man? Oh, we were trying, and I'll be forever grateful that I didn't get pregnant. Shame on me for thinking that having a baby would save us. Mother Nature knew better, though. I got back on the pill and began voicing my unhappiness again. I spoke of the distance, the loneliness, the sorrow. I cried to him about the path that we had embarked on, yet again. It all fell on deaf ears. Even my attempts to revive our sex life were met with uninterested eyes. I would have turned him on more by buying him another case of beer than by standing there in a black lace teddy and high heels. Yes, I tried it. The few nights he did sleep in the bed, he would make me so uncomfortable that I'd spend hours in the bathroom sobbing. I hated my life and felt worthless. I brag that I know now that I didn't fail at love. He just failed to love me. The new saying A new song came out around that time, and my dear friend Jennifer told me I must listen to the lyrics as soon as possible, because it was about me. I looked up Gwen Stefani's 4 in the Morning and was crying by the chorus. Her lyrics could have been the exact words I'd say to Joseph. Instead, I wrote my own and said them to no one. It would be just another poem added to my growing collection, but its healing power was much needed. The little getaway trips from my life became more and more frequent, and my vehicle was my pen. Joseph is the inspiration of most of my poems, and it is in these poems that one can see how truly, madly, deeply he hurt me. A couple months away from my 30th birthday, on a beautiful spring day, I was about to embark on a trip where a decision would be made that would change my life forever. Our 10-year wedding anniversary had come and gone, and I felt nothing. On a flight to upstate New York to attend Jennifer's housewarming party, I half hoped that the plane would crash. How pathetic was I to be so consumed in my own misery that I didn't even worry about the innocent lives that would have gone down with me. Thank you, Mr. Pilot, for making sure I landed safely. And I'll stop there. Thank you for listening, and until the next excerpt, have a great night. See you later.